Hello there. It's an early taste of spring across much of Western Europe over the next few days under the influence of high pressure and a southwesterly wind. It's mild air that's spilling up, a lot of dry weather, a lot of sunshine to be found. That said, we've still got some stormy weather moving its way through the eastern half of the Mediterranean, but you can see plenty of blue sky and sunshine to go with it. But some of the rain will be quite heavy, and we're going to see strong to gale force gusts of winds across parts of Turkey and Greece. We could see the potential for some localised flooding, as that rain will be pretty intense as well. But for Italy, much of France, Spain and Portugal, it's a very pleasant story through the middle part of the week, with those temperatures mid to high teens across Spain and Portugal, and the warmth will build across France over the next few days. Even that mild air spilling into Scandinavia with temperatures around 8 degrees, and that's much warmer than it has been of late. So as we move out of Wednesday into Thursday, it looks likely we'll continue to see a good deal of dry weather across much of the western half of Europe, and it looks as though that theme is set to continue. As you can see by our city forecast, some spring sunshine and warmth to look forward to. But in Eastern Europe, it's a slightly different story. It stays rather cloudy and grey at times, but not as cold as it has been. That's it. Take care. Hello there. Well, we've still got the extreme temperature contrast across North America. That's where we're going to see the stormy weather. Still bitterly cold air spilling out of Canada and affecting as far south as Northern California. So here it stays cold, but warm, moist air coming up through the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to bring some very heavy rainfall as it moves its way out of the Mississippi and the Ohio Valley. Could be some flash flooding here and some significant snow as well. I'll come back to that in just a moment. Behind it's a little bit quieter, but there's another storm moving in from the Pacific Northwest, and yet again it's bringing some heavy snow to British Columbia. Now we could see another 15 centimetres plus to cities like Vancouver and Seattle, which are not used to seeing so much snow, and that snow extends down into Oregon. We've got rain that's threatening towards California as well, so it stays pretty unsettled here for the next couple of days, but at least in Seattle it looks likely that the snow will turn to rain. Now, along that east coast, it's a different story. Heavy snow from Ontario and to Quebec and to New York State. Freezing rain, potentially a problem. We could see as much as 100 millimetres of rainfall, maybe some tornadic activity as well. So this could be an issue too, and that is going to drift its way steadily south and east. But it is an improving picture with some sunshine returning into New York as we go towards the end of the week. Hello there. For those of you who have been following the weather forecast in South America in recent days, there's not that much in the way of significant change in the story. We've still got a weather front down to the south, just bringing a little more cloud, cooler than it perhaps should be in northern Argentina, and some heavy rain affecting parts of southern Brazil and into Paraguay in particular. That could lead to some localised flooding over the next couple of days. So north of that, here's our usual showers close to the Amazon basin area. As you can see, some of them quite heavy through the middle part of the day, but there is the potential close to Rio de Janeiro, anywhere south of that, of seeing these more heavy torrential downpours merging together for longer spells of rain through the day. Only 22 degrees in Buenos Aires on Tuesday, but temperatures will improve as we go through the week. There's that weak weather front producing showery outbreaks of rain. So we could see temperatures back into the high 20s for Buenos Aires, but the rain slowly easing away in Rio de Janeiro. Let's take a look at Mexico and Central America, along with the Caribbean, and really under the influence of weather fronts moving through North America, which just could clip eastern parts of Mexico and the Yucatan Peninsula and produce some showers. The same too for Cuba. A little bit further south, it's a drier story, and the showers should ease away. So the city forecasts show this actually. Havana seeing an improving picture, more sunshine around from Sunday onwards. Hello there. Most of the significant weather in Africa over the next couple of days will be both to the north and the south. Now, it's quiet at the moment, but this area of cloud through the Mediterranean, that's a storm system that will bring strong winds and maybe outbreaks of rain across that north coast over the next couple of days. At the same time, further south, we've got some heavy rain still affecting parts of Johannesburg, stretching up into Zimbabwe, Zambia, northern Mozambique and also into Madagascar as well. And you can see by the end of the day on Wednesday the threat of some outbreaks of rain just clipping the northern Libyan coast and also into Egypt. City forecast for the next 5 days shows blue sky and sunshine to Cape Town. Eventually those showers will ease away for Johannesburg into the second half of the weekend. Casablanca keeps some blue sky and sunshine. Khartoum not as warm as it has been, but still rather settled and sunny. And in fact, through the Middle East, it's a settled, sunny story. But there's that rain threatening, moving its way eastwards through Turkey. That's going to affect the Levant coast. Elsewhere, Wednesday looks likely to be quite a dry, settled story and lighter winds than we've seen of late too. Now, if we zoom out, you can see that the weather action that was affecting parts of the Middle East now moving out of Iran and into Turkmenistan. So the city forecast for the next few days shows a good deal of dry weather, although the showers threaten into Riyadh and Kuwait. Hello then, here's a forecast for Central and South Asia. We'll start off with the satellite picture, which shows not that much in the way of significant cloud, but the storm clouds are gathering up into the far northwest, and we've got weather warnings for some heavy rain and some significant snow across northwestern areas through Wednesday and into Thursday, something to bear in mind. A bit more of a breeze down to the south. That could drive in a few more showers through the course of the day on Wednesday, but there's not that much to worry us elsewhere. Temperatures peaking into the mid-30s. Let's take a look at that stormy weather then. Moving out of Central Asia, coming from Turkmenistan into Tajikistan, Afghanistan, there will be some significant snow to higher ground, same too into Pakistan as well. In terms of rainfall, we could see 70 millimetres of rain as it pushes its way steadily eastward, so flash flooding not out of the question either. Quiet for the Maldives, quiet for much of central and southern India. A few sharp showers, as I've already mentioned, into Sri Lanka. Better than it has been into northeastern states, but don't forget through the Himalayas, that rain and snow to the Himalayas is moving its way steadily east over the next couple of days. So no surprises to see if we keep those showers going into Colombo throughout the week, but it's getting a little bit milder after that cold spell into Tashkent. Temperatures into the mid-teens as we go into the weekend. Hello then, a forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up shortly, but let's take a look at Asia in a little more detail. Plenty of shower cloud being picked up on the satellite picture. The whiter mass further north, well, that is the cold air really that's sitting across parts of Russia, Mongolia, which has seen some recent heavy snow, and that's going to translate into some snow and rain across central China. To the north of that, it stays pretty cloudy over the next couple of days. A quieter theme though of weather across Japan after recent stormy weather through last weekend. But Vietnam and Thailand still settled and sunny, and those temperatures above where they should be really for this time of year. Further south, we're still seeing a cluster of sharp showers, particularly through the middle of the afternoon. So the city forecast shows a little more sunshine coming through to Beijing as we go into the weekend, and as a consequence, a little bit milder with it as well. Now for Australia, a southeasterly wind has brought colder air across the far south, particularly affecting Victoria. Temperatures in Adelaide and Melbourne well down on where they should be for this time of year. The same too for Tasmania, but it's spilling up some warmth towards Sydney and into Brisbane as well. But at least it's dry through the Queensland area. And we'll see some rain, some of it heavy, moving into the South Island of New Zealand. That is going to spill its way steadily north and east through the day. The city forecasts show that rain easing away though. More sunshine returns.